Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Emrat, and I hope you're ready to watch some more card games. We're going to be playing some Sivir Akshan Varus today. And I played this deck last night. I went 6-3 with it, and it felt really good. We're almost to Masters, and I'm really starting to feel the groove of Legends of Runeterra again. The first week or so of the patch, I wasn't really finding too many things I wanted to play besides Tristana, and now I found a few decks that I want to play over the next few days. So like I said, I played this one last night. I'm also looking at Lux Jace with Albus Pharos, Jax-Sivir. So we'll get into this one. I played this last night. Like I said, it felt pretty good, and I thought we might be able to hit Masters today with it. Specifically, I love the Sivir version. She's one of my favorite champions. Just a funny little story. When she first came out, I tried building a LeBlanc Sivir deck, and at the time, even still, I don't deck build a lot, but I was determined, I'm just gonna build a deck on my own without net decking at all. And so since then, I've kind of had a little soft spot for feeling oh yeah, Sivir, I had that fun little brew or whatever. So I do like having the one extra copy of Sivir. She comes into the battlefield with Spell Shield compared to Varus and Akshan, so that's kind of nice as an extra way to push damage. Plus, she can level up really easily in this deck. And you also draw Varus, so it's okay to cut a copy, I think. So this is a pretty similar style of play to the kind of the Aatrox decks with your equipment and stuff. We do have some early drops. We have Forsaken Bakai, of course, and Treasure Seeker as our one-drops. And with the Darkened Bloodletters, our other equipments, your one-drops can actually become quite a problem for your opponents when they're also trying to deal with their champions. You have the Merciless Hunter, which I think is a fantastic card right now. There are so many key champions that you want to be killing that are pretty weak. Things like Tristana, Nora, Veigar, they're all pretty weak. And even in the Ryze matchup, I played 3 games against Ryze last night. I had 2 wins and 1 loss. And it just felt really good because the only units that can really block it are the Claws of the Dragon or Ryze. But it's so good at giving the Eye of the Dragon vulnerable, and then you can just kill the Eye of the Dragon with your Akshan if it has the Bloodletters on it. And the Merciless Hunter just gets to swing in for 4 damage. Feels really good. 2 Shadowblade Fanatics also very good. The quick attack comes in very handy for pushing extra damage. Whereas the Four-Corn Vagabond is also very nice for getting the Warlord's Palace. But it's not quite as consistent of an attacker, I feel because a lot of times it ends up trading with 1 unit maybe. But the quick attack here just makes it such a problem for your opponents. Swinging Glaive is nice because it just gives your units so many more extra triggers for your action landmark and for your Varus level up. Other than that, we have 3 Furious Wheelers as more interaction, other than just the Merciless Hunter vulnerable. So obviously a lot of our interaction is going to be through combat. Ranger Knight Defector, 2 copies is very good. This is also really interesting with the Swinging Glaive because you can just give it so many random keywords. 2 Red Negations also comes in clutch for trying to finish off the game if you're trying to use an Absolver finisher, or if you're just going so wide and your opponent tries stunning them. Feels really good. Again, one expanses protection as well as a way to protect your units when you're trying to finish off the game. And 3 copies of Unforgiving Cold. I've not been impressed with this. I've played 9 games, like I said last night, and there was only 1 situation where I had this in hand and I actually ended up using it. But I think it is still worth it, obviously, having in the deck. We just haven't come across too many opportunities. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll hit Masters and move on from there. I do feel I love this style of deck because it's just so flexible in how you approach the game plan. You have a lot of interesting ways to control the board. The one interesting matchup I played last night was against Fearsomes. And so like I said, our 1-drops can be quite a problem for the opponent. We were able to go Forsaken Bakai, and he predicted a champion or the equipment, so he became a 3-2. So it was a 1-mana Fearsome blocker, which is obviously really good in that deck. Things like that. Okay, Jax-Sivir, this is another deck I really want to try. I think it was Grandpa Roji who came up with this deck, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least very popularized it. I won't keep 3 Akshans. And I won't keep Swinging Glaive. It's our most expensive equipment. I'd rather look for a Darkened Bloodletters. Or even just a 1-drop, a Forsaken Bakai, I suppose would be fine. But, yeah, and so against the Fearsomes, you can give things vulnerable, pick them off with Akshan afterwards, things like that. It felt really good. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be favored in this. I imagine they kind of follow a similar game plan, but go a little bit bigger. Most likely all their units will have equipment on them, so it'll be difficult for us to straight up outstat them. But we obviously have a very nice combo at the top end with like Varus. Once he gets leveled up with the Overwhelm. I'm curious about being aggressive here. Or, excuse me, about being defensive here. To, like, sacrifice our Akshan, sacrifice our Merciless Hunter, anything like that. Because our opponent doesn't have any, like, direct reach. Like, no Atrocity, no Burn. But eventually, Jax is going to hit Overwhelm. Sivir is going to be a problem. And so I need to be careful. To some extent. I think I'm going to pass, though. If they want to end the round, I'm happy to. If not, we'll just take our damage. And maybe play Merciless Hunter to set up an easy attack for our Ranger Knight Defector next turn. Oh wait, we haven't equipped anything, right? So I guess that's oopsies. That's a little bit of an oopsies. For some reason I was thinking we'd get Scout, but that's right. We haven't had an equipment yet. So this is at least just going to still set up a fine Akshan strike, but that was a little bit of an oopsies. Yeah, and now I can't even use Momentous Choice. Oh well, that's fine. I made a little bit of a goof there, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't even think I want to get Varus down, because they could have their own Merciless Hunter. This hand is extraordinarily clunky. Usually doesn't feel quite as awkward. By now we would have activated Furious Wielder, Momentous Choice. We would have gotten an equipment on Akshan to start getting the Warlord's Palace faster. We would have given the Ranger Knight Defector Scout. So it's a little awkward that way, and that we didn't really find any thing until then. Well, we can get Swinging Glaive here. That'll make it a little bit more awkward for them to kill our Scout unit. And we will have Furious Wielder up next turn. But yeah, like usually it's very, very consistent deck. You have Forsaken but kind of fine stuff. You could just draw into your Darkened Bloodletters. But I think we're still fine for now. We're going to have to be cautious about how much damage you take. But again, I think it's okay. I'm going to go here, maybe look for some defensive stats or quick attack. Challenger, Fearsome, +1/+1. Probably Challenger, right? Because Fearsome they just block with the 4/2, and Lucky Find or the +1/+1 doesn't save it. I might open attack next turn. Take off the 1/1. Because I don't want to be forced to block that later on. And it's not an easy. It's an easy Zolani target too. This keeps up all of our interaction too. Quick attack. There we go. Perfect. That's what I do like the Swing Glaive for that, right? It just gets your things so huge. If we play Varus, we keep up Furious Wielder and Momentous Choice. Are we okay with this trade? I think so. Just give them no units on board. Hey Max, what's up?
Quit struggling.
Oh, that's it's pretty bad. I think I'd rather save. Oh wait, hold on a second. Well, I think I'd rather save my Ranger Knight Defector, right? We just draw another Varus eventually. We'll see if they do something else first. Okay. Plus, we also get the Varus equipment, so that won't be too bad. It'll just give us another threat on another unit if we can find one. We do have 2 strikes in hand. We'll have some pretty buffy units, hopefully. Sivir is a little bit of a problem, I suppose. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him now, before he levels up and before they can like get any protection on him. I'll look here to try to give our unit, yeah, +2 defense seems really good here. And we'll draw, hopefully an Akshan. Ooh, or a Sivir. Sivir seems good. Sivir plus Absolver next attack turn seems really nice. And there's our Varus. Okay, okay, we're looking good. We had an awkward start, but that was my fault. And should I look for another buff on this thing? What do I want here? Like a quick attack, I guess would be fine. Or a +2. Okay. Actually, spell shield interesting here? Maybe. If we equip this, we can use it as an extra spell shielded equipment target. I'll probably just go Overwhelm. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket with the Ranger Knight Defector. But it's obviously a very good unit right now. Okay, she was what I was most worried about. I think we're pretty okay if they end up using an Entrancing Lure here. We just get both our champions down for our next attack. Ooh, okay. Well, that can save us in the long term now. Like if we have to survive another attack. Ah, oh, jeepers, Entrancing Lure's 2 mana, right? I'll wait. I think they're going to take this attack.
Business as usual.
Okay.
Mortality is madness.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. So she levels up. So is it worth saving the damage? Probably. We're getting kind of low. Okay, I don't think this 2-1 matters. I'm okay with saving a little bit of a health here if we can.
I go where the trouble is. It's never too far. Blood or gold.
When was the last time you saw back-to-back Sivir level ups? That's so weird.
I know what I'm worth.
Alright. Probably going to develop Varus next turn. We'll have enough for Absolver, obviously. But mostly I'm curious if we should just worry about Unforgiving Cold if they have a strike here on Varus. Because if they have a strike spell on Varus, we Unforgiving Cold. Even if we don't get to level him up as much with the pump spells and Absolver, we still get the spell shield on Sivir's attack, and that seems pretty good still, even if we don't win the game straight up this round. But I think we might be able to. Okay. Wait, why would you not have him improvise? Why would you improvise a unit that can't block? Alright, anyways. I think we can go in here. Honestly, maybe we can just wait to Absolver. Because...
That's right. Run! Danger pays.
Exactly lethal. Giving her Overwhelm afterwards, fine. Because they both already have Overwhelm, so she already gives them... Okay, they just concede. What? Why not even try to block? I'm so confused. Like, blocking with the 2-2 onto Sivir saves 6 damage. Obviously they don't know I have Absolver in hand, but like... It seems like you're not even trying to see if you can live there. Seems strange. Alright, good game though. It definitely feels nice when you can come back from making a mistake in the early game. Like, I get so ticked at myself if I throw the game with silly mistakes like that. But, when you come back, it feels good. Rumble-Vayne. Okay, I played against this last night and I got absolutely smoked. Unforgiving Cold seems kind of necessary here. Oh gosh, Rite Invocation's good too, just to stop the cataclysms and everything. But I don't know. I don't think I want Shadowblade Fnatic as my only unit. I'd rather just look for other stuff. I like Forsaken Bakai. I know that like predictions get better the later in the game when you need to find specific answers, but it's just nice to just be able to set up your hand how you want. Obviously this one doesn't look so great. Okay. Akshan soon would be nice.
Good steel and a good future. Ryze, want to show you something?
I'm very happy if they take this block, I think. Or attack. Because they lose that unit forever. We at least get the thingy doohickey back. And like a swinging glaive will make this thing a 5/4. What? They're just taking a ton of damage there. I'm pretty okay with that. Okay. Quick attack, spell shield, overwhelm. Probably quick attack, because we're a little bit ahead here. Spell shield, I don't really think they're ever going to try to use strike spells. Like, they're not going to Cataclysm our 5/4. Like, they'd rather go after Akshan or Varus or something. They play the +3/+0 spell, right? So even if we freeze the Rumble, I don't think it's... Well, no, because that'd only give them...
Let's turn up the heat.
Cheapers.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, like Legionary Charge. Grow an ally to 5 power this round. We just get absolutely roasted if we try to do that. Wow, this feels tricky. I don't like this. We have absolutely nothing if this 5/4 dies. Oh, good preview. That's so bad for them. Wow, okay.
Adjustments.
That was like so crazy. Why wouldn't they take a normal attack first? Okay, GG. I like... It is just me, or does that seem really weird to open with Cataclysm, right? Like, is there any reason to do that rather than like attack first? And keep up your options in case I do have an answer or something? I don't know, that seems strange to me. Ryze. Okay. I'm interested to see how this matchup goes. Like I said, I played against it last night. I went 2-1. We have the ability to get pretty aggressive. Not quite what I was looking for. I was looking for Forsaken Bakai and Akshan. I think we just lose if we don't find a unit here. We can't wait until like turn 3 to start doing stuff. Shoot. Yeah, that's so bad. They get to start so free here. I'm so surprised that Ryze is the most played deck and it's been for like a week. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird too.
A greater power lurks beyond darkness.
Cause doesn't it have like so many like polarized matchups? Okay, well I can go for Forsaken Bakai here first and play Merciless Hunter afterwards if they develop an Eye of the Dragon. Sivir seems like the best choice among these. I guess we take our 5 damage and just move on. We could Furious Wheeler. Oh no, we don't even have an equipment. Okay.
What right do I have to use a world?
I'm gonna just curve out here as much as we can. We have Sivir coming, we know that, so that we can go after Ryze with Sivir the next time. And we need to go wide, because they have stuns, they have ping spells, like the 2 damage shard. Obviously, I'd rather give this to like an Eye of the Dragon, I think, but it's okay. No equipment makes this a little bad. Oh, Sivir's only... I don't know why I thought Sivir was 5 mana. So we can keep up Red Negation. I don't think that particularly matters, though.
All that glitters is
The spell shield's nice, though. It'll kind of make them... Okay. Sorry, I don't know why my puppy's barking. She's so silly. She's like yawning and barking at the same time. Okay. Swinging Glaive? Heck yeah. So, sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Does Range Unite Defector plus the Swinging Glaive do much here? I feel like that's pretty good. Because how do they stop this other than forcing them to use stuns and stuff on the Defector? And it'll set up a Furious Wheeler eventually too. I'm also tempted to just put the Swinging Glaive on Sivir so that they can't recall her very easily. Maybe that's the play. Because she gets Scout. Even if she's the one equipped or not. Forcing them to use 2 cards to recall Sivir feels good, rather than just 1. Wow, they literally just have to hard cast that? That seems not great for them. Alright. Well, we could take our attack. They block here. Block here, or we pull here. We're pushing 9 damage otherwise. I guess we can go for it. That's about as good as we're going to get this turn, I think.
this pay by the
You act, but do not see. The dragon binds us.
If they try to recall Sivir, I'll probably just end up pumping the Forsaken Bakai to kill the Eye of the Dragon. Either recalling or stunning. But it'd be better for them to recall her. That'll get rid of a lot of important blockers for them if this goes through. Nice, okay. I'm okay with that then. That makes me think they didn't want to... They either didn't have or didn't want to spend the resources to recall Sivir right now. And since Ryze doesn't have 3 runes yet, I might just kill him this turn. We can go like Rage Knight Defector plus Furious Wielder. Rune Prison's probably the best for them to like pop our Sivir's spell shield or something.
I fight with my spirit, not my fist.
They don't even play the rune. Okay, I'm probably just gonna kill that then. So they don't get the blocker. And we'll get the Swinging Glaive Lucky Find, so hopefully we can give our Scout unit spell shield. I never know what to do in these situations. If I should open attack. I think I'm going to take Fearsome here. No, I'm going to go Overwhelm. You just like win the game. I just win the game on open? I think so. But my only worry is, which maybe this is just improbable, Especially we have like spell shield here. We have right negation. Yeah, we have right negation. I didn't even think of that. We have right negation, so we probably just win. The thing I was worried about was like if they go like double spell into an Eye of the or into the Claws of the Dragon and then use a homecoming on that. But obviously that would get toasted by like a right negation. But I don't know. I get so nervous. I don't know why. I'm so passive in situations like that when it's like just open, win the game, you know. All right, and that's Masters too. Let's go. Very cool, very cool. Still pet 4. Have you been playing a ton? Have you mostly been playing Ryze still? Ooh, okay, Elites. But it's a Freljord version. I don't know if the one I played against was Freljord or not. Oh, Jesse's taking over my life. Okay, I don't think I want Rider Negation. I'm very tempted to keep Ranger Knight Defector, since we have Forsaken, but kind of look for an equipment. But I don't know if that's the play or not, because Ranger Knight Defector, it's a little slow. Without quick attack, it probably just gets killed by one of their buffed up elites. And I'll keep Vagabond because it can hopefully trade and get us the Warlord's Palace. I do love this. Vulnerable into quick attack. I love that. Ooh, okay. Dragon Battlers is good. This seems fantastic too. I think we can get away with taking this now. So they're playing the equipment stuff? Okay. I love this artwork, by the way. I don't know. I love the animals. Probably just going to play Darkened Butters here. Make it a 3 attack so it can trade with the 2/2 once it gets tough. Or just make this into a 4/3. I'll probably just give it to the Vagabond. Double Merciless Hunter is so good for setting up some quick attacks. What? That's so funny. What? Is this? There's no way this is the Scargrounds elite deck, right? Shoot. What do I do? I didn't want to put the Darkened Bloodletters on the 3/3, because then they would just block with the Elkin and kill this at round start with the Ember Maiden, and then I'd lose this anyways, and I wouldn't have a board. Aw, man. That's so funny. I don't even. We only get 2 rounds out of Merciless Hunter. What do we do? Am I actually gonna have to give this thing vulnerable? What? I spent so much time getting through Diamond just to lose to this. That's actually really hilarious. My goodness. My goodness, we're actually getting toasted by like Demacia Ember Maiden stuff. I don't know why that makes it's just so fun to me. My goodness. Can't jump out of Masters, yeah. I'm probably literally just gonna have to play Varus here and give one of them vulnerable next turn. And just hope they don't have like a freeze. Or else we just lose Varus for free too. I guess we'd have Shapestone, but that wouldn't be enough. That's actually so funny, my goodness. Oh no, that would be enough because it'd give the weapon an extra bonus too. Wow, that's so hilarious. Garen. Wow! Oh my gosh, this is so troublesome for us.
Mortality is madness.
Please block, I need to kill something. Okay. Should we shapestone something here? If we shapestone Varus, it saves 1 HP, but he doesn't need the extra HP right now. Sure. Okay. We get rid of 2 of their units, that's good. Oh, jeepers, man. I guess like my hope right now is if we can find Akshan and get the Warlord's Horde leveled up to give spell shield to our champions and +2/+2. That's a decent draw. Does this do anything? We keep him alive for the round. Then we place Swinging Glaive on him instead of his equipment. I don't know, that feels kind of awkward. But we don't have much else going on here. I'll take the block if they attack, because I can't keep up Unforgiving Cold and do anything else this round.
Yes, a weapon to cut through the shadows.
They'll never feel the cold.
I know what we are.
Okay. So he'll be a 6/6. How do we deal 6 damage next turn, though? Okay. Well, we'll get the Warlord's Horde this turn. We could play the Darkened Bow again. Oh, that's pretty good. Do I kill Vera or Garen or the Rhyme I almost said Rhyme Fang Maiden. Ember Maiden. This thing's actually causing problems. I don't think I care about Garen. This thing's like literally just killing our units.
A mistake is the first step to improving.
Do I need to, I guess we can draw if we do this. Maybe look for a pump spell. Or maybe Akshan, probably just hope for Akshan. Nothing. Another Furious Wielder seems good. Momentous Choice. Momentous Choice keeps Varus alive. Well, no, because we're going to try to kill the Ember Maiden anyway, so we don't need that. So do we need another Furious Wielder for Garen? Maybe, because Ranger Knight Effector is never attacking through Garen. So I'm just going to try to go for another Furious Wielder.
It's not a trait. We deliver their end.
Oh shoot, please don't have a freeze. We don't have any pump spells now. I guess we're in a little bit of trouble if they have a freeze. Okay, well, I'm gonna get greedy and hope they don't have a freeze. I'll strike here. That way if they have a freeze, they still take the Varus combat damage at least.
Burn them all.
I know, like, they're never playing Freljord for freezes. They're only doing it for the Rhyme Fang Maiden thing. Challenge is a little bit of a problem, but they have Dural as well. So we can just give Varus extra... Oh, we can give him Spell Shield, I suppose. Try to keep him alive for a strike. This will level him up, so he'll have 2 health. And then I guess maybe it's better to just protect him and use the Furious Ruler to protect him next turn. We also have the what am I thinking? The R-Freeze. I was just in the copium looking for us, they didn't. Yeah. Okay, Garen's dead to Varus if they try to attack that way. Oh shoot, he doesn't have the Darkened Bow on him, huh? Well, we could go Darkened Bow, then freeze, but we won't have Akshan on board. Oh, this is really bad. If they pull Varus with the Broadwing, the freeze won't stop it. So then we'll have to use the Furious Wielder, I suppose. I guess we can just play this next round. Does it really matter? I'll just play defensively here. I'll wait to see what they do first, because we can still react with Furious Wielder or Unforgiving Cold in combat, depending on how they pull. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is fine. Oh gosh, yeah, okay, everything's uber pricey. Thank goodness I didn't play anything. I completely forgot Joel would make all these things so expensive. I still think I'll just go here. We get another Varus. That's good. I know, do we kill here? Get damage here? He has regen, so this doesn't matter. So I'll just kill here. Next turn they only have 1 blocker. A single combat, we'd still just be able to play our Varus next turn. Okay. Nice. Spell Shield? Challenger's good? Sure. Or just +1/+1, so that way... that doesn't matter. We'll just go Challenger. Okay. And... they only have 2 cards in hand. I'll wait. I'll just play Akshan next turn. We don't have Spell Shield, so I'm a little spooked still about just, like, running in there. Going wide doesn't do anything, though. Okay, I've got the play.
Your will crumbles so easily. Peace to servitude.
Yeah? Alright, let's go. That was testy. That game felt really weird. That was a hilarious game, my goodness.
Vengeance born on an arrowhead.
I wonder how many players are in Masters. 4-0 this morning. Did we lose one? I thought we lost one. Maybe we're 4-0. But yeah, definitely feeling good. I'll check actually as we're loading in the next game. Well, no, if we're 4-0 this morning, I went 6-3 last night, so 10-3 overall. That's pretty good. Twisted Fate Nora. Okay, I'm excited to see this one too. Hopefully, we'll see how this deck functions when we get lots of like chump blockers and stuff. I'll keep Merciless Hunter for the sake of killing either champion, really. If we had Akshan or Varus, like for the quick attack, stuff like that. Yeah, I think I am 4-0 this morning. It's pretty decent. Oh, look at this clunker. My goodness. Okay. So, Action still be nice. Any predicts? Or not? Okay. Triple 3 chop. The deck feels really good. It feels very flexible. You have lots of different ways of like dealing with their threats, either through strikes or vulnerable stuff like that. And I don't know. It has like it's efficient enough that you push a lot of damage with just like your 3 mana units and finish off the game with like a Varus or like an Overwhelm with the Absolver. And so it doesn't feel like you're going over the top to like play these huge threats. You're pretty efficient. And like I said, I think I'm 10-3 right now, so it feels really good, at least in terms of getting the wins. I'll probably just play Shadowblade Fnatic here. We don't particularly need to give either of these vulnerable. And if they develop Nora afterwards, we can play Merciless Hunter afterwards. Yeah, I never even played Varus, like literally not a game of Varus before last night, so it's been fun playing with him some.
I seem
Okay.
to have misplaced my self.
I don't think we need this 3 mana for anything, right? I don't want to give them many actions next turn. I want to just open with Merciless Hunter and then attack.
Portals everywhere.
I guess it changes if we draw maybe a Varus, or an action I should say, but we don't. Even if we did draw an action, I'm not sure if I'd want to go after Nora or play Akshan. I'll play the one that they know about, because this is still a 3-2 fearsome, and I don't think we particularly care about blocking with it yet, and it'll make it awkward for them to block, hopefully. Okay, so they tap out, so we can kind of manipulate this however we want. Sweet. I think I'll just push the extra damage here with the fearsome that they can't block and just kill Nora this way. Because if we switch it around, this goes down to 1 health and it'll be in range of a Pokestick or a Twisted Fate red card or Group Shot, and they just chump block with like the 1/1 to save 5 damage. So we actually, I think, are better off doing this where we save some health on this and actually push damage. So buff, fearsome's good, or do we just go with our big unit? I think we can just make this a pretty big threat, right? Like, just make this like a pseudo champion. Because I don't know if they run mini morph, and otherwise this thing might just get too big for them. Oh, it's a Shelly deck. Well, I'm probably just gonna strike this right away. We don't really need to develop this turn anyways. The other units are kind of like clunky, don't leave us many other things to do. Shelly has so many voice lines too. Okay. Fearsome? Overwhelm? Heck yeah. Fearsome's also good. But I think we're fine with letting them chump block here if they want in order to clear their blockers, so in case we draw other units that can't quite as easily push damage. Ooh, John the Prodigy. I don't think they play new equipment, but a cool card nonetheless. I'll play Shadowblade Fnatic. Because I think we're better off trying to develop here. Even if they have a Twisted Fate gold card.
A greater power lurks beyond darkness.
Overwhelm's huge? Yeah, that's pretty big.
Gotta find a kit for Renekton. Right, Arda?
I still only have 1 fearsome blocker. Do we get cheeky here and like only attack with 1 fearsome? Because they're pretty happy to block the 4/3 into the 4/2 rather than this one. I think we're okay with it though if they do take the quote-unquote positive trade for them. Because they're still like, losing units, right? Like eventually we're just gonna have to keep swinging in through them, I suppose. I guess we're a little spooked if they have Admiral Shelly, right? Because outside of our freeze, we don't have much interaction for them. Varus or Akshan would be really good soon. Heck yeah. Oh. I like that.
I will surpass these mortal constraints.
He looks a little bit less impressive without the equipment now. I don't think we're winning next turn unless we hit like Sivir. Even though then I don't think that'd be enough. But Absolver is good. That's good. Sivir plus Absolver is a really good way to win the game. Like if we level up Varus here. I'm thinking honestly just about like developing a Shadow Fiend to go after the Burblefish. With the Varus Chains of Corruption. I don't think I want to pass the priority though. I don't want them to stun anything. I think I just have to open, right? So this leaves enough for Right Navigation plus Absolver. Do an enemy vulnerable. What if I give this vulnerable? So it can't block the Fearsome. That pushes like an additional 3 damage maybe. But they're probably gonna not. We're probably not going to kill them this turn.
The arrow of retribution will find its mark. Your will crumbles so easily.
We'll get our licks in.
Looks good. I guess Minimorph's the only way we lose this, right? I guess I gotta have wall up. 2 wall ups would do it. But we're still pushing a ton of damage. And they're losing their board. Alright, GG. These Shadowblade Fanatics have really impressed me. Like, 3 mana 3/3 quick attack is like not an overwhelming stat line, but it's so effective when you have so many ways of giving things vulnerable. And you can just make them like so big. He just does not lose. No man, it's the deck. It's the deck. It feels really good. It feels very similar in style to like the Aatrox deck when it was so good. Where like I don't feel like I'm really making any clever plays. The deck just does good things, you know. I have to check the win rates. I'm not actually sure how good it's doing overall. Alright. Alright, well actually let's look at it this way. Akshan Varus has a 57% win rate. Akshan-Sivir Varus has a 53% win rate. So 4 points lower for playing Sivir. I can't imagine the deck lists vary that much other than the champion, right? But I like Sivir, so I'm leaving her in. Oh, like the other list, like the one without Sivir, plays stuff like Lunari Cultist. Desert Duel. Maybe that's a good one too. Heedless Resurrection. Those are actually interesting cards to put in the deck too. Oh, Darius-LeBlanc. That's not good. I don't know if we're going to be good in this matchup. This is a kind of matchup though I like to test out because we have so many interesting tools of gaming them out. Like we have the freezes, we have so many vulnerables plus quick attack combos that sometimes you can get them like you can catch them by surprise. But if I just get like 4 Yetis on the board, how do we beat them?
Steady now.
And I don't even expect Varus to last very long, or excuse me, Akshan to last very long. Yeah, I was gonna say Trifang Glory Seeker, and we don't have a like any way to protect him. But we have a second Akshan, which is good. I might say the second Akshan literally just until we level up Akshan.
I'll cut them apart. You're mine.
I'd like an equipment here. I don't like this at all. We don't have any tricky interaction. No strikes, no equipment to like activate anyway, but no freezes to protect our units. Pushing 2 damage, what does that do? I'll pass. I have Merciless Hunter. Do you really want to develop your champion? Oh shoot, they didn't call the bluff. Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any then to play Range Knight Defector. Try to squeeze in some damage. We could have played another Akshan, but we push a little bit more damage this way. Plus it's a good blocker, Akshan isn't. I don't want Akshan to just get killed by another 5-2, or the 5-1. It's a shame we can't use this. I guess we have Shapestone, huh? But do I really... Oh, it's 6-6, that's right. Man, these things are huge. We'd have to sacrifice our Range Knight Defector.
We're not taking it. We're taking it back.
Sure.
We'll see which one of us is stronger, Akshan.
Akshan. I'll block here as well. They're tapped out of any troll chance or anything. And so I want to make it so that potentially our Akshan can swing in next turn. I also really don't want to lose this, but I don't feel like we have much of a choice at the moment.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
We just don't have many other units in hand. Like, obviously we have a draw now, which is good. But if this Akshan dies, we're not looking so hot. We've already put them down to 11 though. So maybe we just look for like Akshan, excuse me, I keep mixing up the champions' names today. Varus, Overwhelm, Spell Shield, stuff like that. This seems good. Can Absolver wait? Like, Absolver kind of just loses to a freeze. We're not close to lethal anyways with just Akshan on board.
Righteously reclaiming.
Plus if they get those huge yetis, like the 8-8 or whatever. The 8-drop. That guy, yeah. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. No equipment's really brutal. I can get a little tricky here, though. We can go Range Knight Defector, see what they do. And... okay. I was gonna say we could get tricky with, like, Momentous Choice into Grappling Hook and then be able to attack. Like, now what do we do? I guess we just play defensive. Next turn we'll play Unforgiving Cold. Unforgiving Cold only hits one unit though, because we don't have an equipment yet. Darius is a problem too. I'll give the little Yeti vulnerable so we can try to hit him next turn. Or maybe I should just give Darius vulnerable.
We love it when they run.
Oppose me.
Do we take a cheeky block here? I don't know if that's potentially important. Just try to get these guys in range of Akshan swinging in eventually. Maybe we should block like this. We take 18, that's exactly lethal. So, okay. We're looking a little spooked here. Why does he gain 4 power? What the actual heck? Does he gain... He gains 4 power in his level up. That's insane. Okay. I haven't used Darius, so you couldn't tell in quite a while. Oh man, that's brutal. What do we do? Maybe we just sacrifice like this. Wow, I'm in trouble, I think. Go for the OTK. They could have rallies too. That's actually pretty bad here. Well, we lose if they have the rally anyway. Oh, if I block all the big Yetis, he won't level. That's a good point. That's a good point. Doesn't that deck run Decimate? There's a good chance they do. I was thinking more that they run the Darius stun. If you have a Darius rally type thing. But yeah, I think I messed up that when I didn't block those Yetis. I think it's a good point, Max. GG. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't played that matchup before, or against that deck before, so definitely made a few mistakes. But that's a good point. I definitely think I should have blocked those Yetis. I forgot about that.
Never plays fair.
My thinking was I thought Darius would only gain one attack point from leveling up, and then I could just swing in with Akshan next turn with the quick attack type thing, but obviously that didn't go quite so great. Kai'Sa. I haven't seen that deck in a long time. I don't know if I want this. I guess it's a nice turn 2 unit. How do they stop it, really? But we're not against an aggro deck so much as like mid-range deck. So does this really do much for us? I guess it's a unit to play rather than risking not drawing anything. Okay, that's good. Plus swinging glaive on the key of the box is a little bit more impressive. Yep. This deck also, I think I played against Lurk a few times with this deck and it felt pretty good.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
I was born in Belden. I cannot leave.
I don't miss Kai'Sa. Ugh, I'm getting deja vu with these cards. Not a big fan. I wonder if we hit our our RTK faster than Kai'Sa. I mean, I doubt it, but we'll see how it goes. We got one card down here. I like this. Do we want any of these? Second Akshan's cheeky for getting after Kai'Sa. But I think we need to find
Oh, sure.
a Furious Wheeler first.
Love to be kept waiting.
Because Varus is our only unit that can kill Kai'Sa. We'll save some mana. Hopefully going into turn 5 we'll find something to use.
Their purpose and mine is clear.
I'm feeling very unsure of how I'm approaching this game.
Amy, I told you to leave.
And leave all these waste
Well,
to
shoot.
you? No way.
Rats, I hate losing against Kai'Sa, man. Even if it's because I'm not playing this game the greatest. It still feels bad. Grr. Okay. No, I don't like that. Turn 4. 6/6 overwhelm challenger quick attack is not my thing. I don't know. I don't like the art style either. Oh, it grates on my nerves. I don't know what to do here. I don't think we have any way to interact with them.
Something the void will never understand.
Was I supposed to be more passive and look for the Unforgiving Colds and Fierce Wheelers more aggressively? Because like now they just copy the spell shield. We only freeze one of them. I don't think we can stop them, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's so much better than if they copied the spell shield.
To the arsenal. And move.
We're still in trouble because we don't actually kill any of their things.
Let's get to blasting.
I'm coming for you.
Do we have to sacrifice Akshan? I don't know if it does anything. Because he may be able to like, level up next turn. I think we take the damage. Alright, give me something good. I want Furious Wheeler or another Unforgiving Cold. Ooh, Merciless Hunter? I think that gets Kai'Sa. Cool. Okay, that's one Kai'Sa hopefully down. Unless they have a Strike Spell or something. Or Pump Spell, I suppose, might do it too. But we can certainly try to get after him. We're pretty much dead if they have any interaction, though. I don't think we have enough to stop them. Like, if they have, like, even a Sharp Sight might be enough to do it. We at least get to get one draw next turn, hopefully. Well, if they open attack, I suppose we die too. Okay, well, I'm very lucky to have not played this game in Kai'Sa meta. This champ does not look fun to play against. Yeah. Oh, shoot, and I just get another Kai'Sa anyways. Sure. Alright, well, we can swing in with all this stuff, though. He'll go up to 6. 7 with the level up. Or no, he won't be leveled. Sorry, I thought this was Amanda's choice. So I guess we have to go after Varus then. And swing in like this. Hope they don't have any interaction. Seems unlikely, but we'll see how it goes.
Hey, I'm right here.
But yeah, I've missed the Azir Rebellion deck. Apparently when that thing was super overpowered, that was really annoying to play against. I came back after it got nerfed, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of enjoyed playing against it. I think it's an interesting aggro type deck, but obviously I was there for like the worst part of it. So I don't really, I don't know the full gist of it, but yeah, I barely played the game when Kai'Sa was out. I know like a few different stats came out about how like the overall number of games played was super low when Kai'Sa was super OP.
You ain't Velvet's blood, but I ain't saying no to help. I'm gonna do what I can, but you need to run.
Alright, Freezes or Furious Wielders might be able to get us out of this. Heck yeah.
Finders keepers.
Keyword Soup is just kind of unfun to play against when it's the deck's entire identity. I agree. I don't like that. No interaction. No interaction. We get out of this if they have a Sharp Sight. We can give Varus +2. Ah. Okay. GG.
I'm learning. I am the hunter.
Alright, that's probably gonna be it for today, guys, though. I hope you enjoyed. I thought the deck was really fun, and obviously you saw, like, even in this one, I thought we were pretty far behind. We had a lot of chances to try to get out of it. Right of negation cringe. But yeah, I don't know. I really like it. It feels very fun mid-range deck. You have lots of cool, like, little interactions of your champions. I don't know. I love it. I think it's fun. But overall, like I said, it's doing pretty well. The Akshan Varus straight up has a 57% win rate. Although it's a very low play rate, still interesting to consider. Especially, I'm going to start hopefully playing in like the weekly like tournament, like the nightly tournament things. I'm definitely looking at this deck to bring. But yeah, we got to Masters too, so that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with some more, and hope you have a good one.